Hey everyone, it's Alex, and today I'm here to talk about a channel update. But I mainly thought of this, well, I've been thinking about it in general, but in a few days I will have been doing booktube for 5 whole years. And in general, just being reflecty based on that, and also just reflecty about things I've been reading this year and just what it means to be a reader in general. I think I've decided at this point with my channel here that I think it will be kind of the definitive closing of this chapter for me. Being that I know I've talked about this in previous videos a little bit, or talked about it briefly, but I know thinking of my first video this year about my New Year's resolutions with reading, just thinking about kind of more like in a macro sense what it means to be a reader and my relationship with this channel. As this space has definitely been one where I've really come into my own with realizing things I like to read and what, more importantly, I like to talk about based on what I'm reading. And probably, most of all, understanding the genre I really like to read, being the quote-unquote, as controversial as the term is, literary fiction, being about these stories of people that feel very much everyday life, which has always been a topic I've been interested in another previous hobby in my past life, in my teen years, being photography, kind of the same reasoning behind the pictures I really loved taking, being about everyday life and kind of things like that. So you can definitely notice a pattern. And practically speaking, how this channel was a initiative of when I started it in 2017 because I was in grad school. So I wasn't only just reading for the sake of having something else to be doing other than schoolwork, but I know I was also reading because I really wanted a hobby or an outlet to differentiate as much as I like the information I was absorbing from school, but being able to talk about it in ways that I would have to talk about my readings and stuff in class. I really liked that conversational aspect of, I know this not being a conversation, but me putting my ideas in a sequence in reviews or wrap-ups that I've done on here and really enjoying it. And I just really love talking and thinking about books, or really just stories in general. I guess it doesn't have to be exclusive to books. But if you've ever been someone that's thought about starting a booktube channel, definitely what's kept me going so long is the best part being, of course there's the books, but there's also the community aspect of just getting to know everybody that's been doing this for a super long time and just becoming friends with a bunch of people, and in some instances meeting them in real life and really awesome cool stuff. And knowing how much I've valued and appreciated booktube, it makes me wonder how excited I am for future stuff of maybe different hobbies or different things I pick up that might excite me as well. Not that books have stopped exciting me, but I just feel like I've really given everything I have to this channel. And that being said, I'm really grateful for everyone that's subscribed to this channel ever. Way more people than I've ever anticipated before. It's really boggling the more I think about it. In terms of a social media presence, other spaces in which I plan to just maybe update, just really generally speaking about maybe books I'm reading, is probably definitely Instagram, probably through Instagram stories or something. I'm not a daily user of Instagram or too active on there, but I definitely post usually if I read a really good book, I post about it on there. Otherwise, with me talking about all this stuff, I think I do have one video left in me to make sure I want to do for this year. And that's, of course, as you might expect, a yearly wrap-up where I talk about my favorite books of the year. So I'll definitely still post that in December. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. Thinking of the videos I've made too, I think I've made every video I've wanted to make that I can think of. Again, thinking of 5 years and at least over 100 videos that I have on here, which I'll still keep on here. And yeah, I've just always really liked talking about books and talking with you all about what I've talked about in those videos. And of course, I'll still be watching booktube, so that won't change at all because there's so many people I love watching on here. But I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. But really, I know this feels maybe kind of quick or maybe even sudden and maybe even dramatic, me making a video like this, but I'd much rather this than me just falling off the face of the earth or whatever else. So as I say, for the second to last time, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.